Hi guys, just another update video. I did previously make a whole nother video of me unboxing the new boost gauge and showing some cool comparisons between the fittings and stuff for it and how it's serviceable compared to the Turbo Smart one. But for some weird reason, my phone recorded it in vertical video when I had it mounted on my tripod, and I tried to rotate it, but it cut it and it didn't work. So I was just like, you know what, I'm going to make a new video. So sorry about that. But this gauge is in now. I didn't end up going with the same one as this because these are very hard to get now. You can get the same ones, but with the white face. But not with the sort of anodized aluminium face I've got. So I thought I'd just get the same one that pretty much matches my tachometer here. So it's a similar style, but yeah, it does the job. I ended up having to remove my whole vacuum line that I did have in here and had to redo it because this vacuum line is different. It's a nylon line, a nylon sort of plastic hard line. I think they use that to get more accuracy, so the plastic tubing or rubbery see-through plastic tubing that came with my old gauge, that could give some differences because it can expand and contract when it's warm and hot in the engine bay. So I had to redo that. I had to put a new T-piece on, do the fittings and all that. I've already taken it just for a quick drive. I didn't want to drive it much because my exhaust, which I'll show you in a moment, has failed. My Canon, my HKS Canon, the baffles in that failed. But now this is all working. I'll just give you a look. I swapped out the factory light with an LED. Oh, I'll put the key in so we don't have an annoying beep. Stand by. Right, so it looks quite good. I'm quite happy with that. It's a lot easier to read at a quick glance compared to the old Turbo Smart one. The numbers are bigger and it just seems generally more accurate. This one now matches my boost controller reading, whereas the Turbo Smart always used to read a little bit lower, only by about a pound or so, pound of boost. I also put in the blue footwell neons, which look pretty awesome. They're a little bit more purple than blue, but I do like the colour that they are. So they come on with the lights. So my baffles failed in my HKS Canon. I really like this Canon. It sounds really awesome. Maybe that light's a little too bright. I'll just try this phone. Yeah, it's a bit dirty at the moment, but this has been a really good, oh, okay, my phone light says no. Really good Canon. I really like the sound of it. So I'm going to replace it. You can't get these anymore in the size I want, which is a shame. Otherwise I would have just bought a direct replacement. So if you follow me on Instagram, I had a really good little competition thing going on, just about what Canon I'm going to get next, so people could vote on which one. And I had over 127 votes, and it was between two Canons. One of them, they're both DEA. They're exactly the same as this. I think they're Australian made. It looks almost identical. It's got the same dimensions. I think the tip might be a little bit longer, but not much. But it's a 3-inch inlet with a 4.5 inch or 4.5 inch outlet. So the competition was between two, which were the same price, with a flat cut tip like this one, or one that was an angle cut that sort of came down like this, just on the angle, and the angle cut won by 6 votes. So that was really good. Thank you everyone that voted. That was a bit of fun, just something to do. So if we can see in here, you can see the baffle. It's just loose. It's not even straight with the exhaust in there at the moment. So when the car's running, it just vibrates like hell. The whole thing shakes around in there. I actually noticed quite a big performance decrease just from the pickup, like the initial pickup from the turbo. Just it was way laggy. It was just taking longer to get going before it just started spooling, and I was like, what is wrong with this? And then I pulled up when I got home and I heard it rattling its head off, and I was like, so there's the problem. Getting this fixed, I don't know, it'd probably cost as much as a new Canon anyway, so and this one will have to be all cut apart and re-welded on. It's kind of a shame that it broke, because HKS isn't a bad brand, but what do you do? So hopefully the DEA sounds just as good or about the same. It should. I mean, it shouldn't change it too much. If all the dimensions are the same, I guess the only thing that really matters is the baffling and how they've sort of got that set up. So yeah, that's about all that's happened with it at the moment. But otherwise, I'm really happy with how the footwells lights look. I've got them running off the ashtray light, which is in there, but that doesn't have a bulb, so I just spliced them off that, and yeah, it's pretty cool. Alright guys, I'll keep you updated next time something happens. In the other video I gave it some revs and stuff to let you guys hear the exhaust rattle that was going on, but yeah, I'm not going to do that now. So anyway, have a good one. Cheers for watching.